We'll be looking at our Solving Inequalities test form B. Remember, you will put a check mark or a question mark. That is all. Number one, solving for y. We see we have negative 12 times y. We will divide by negative 12 on both sides. On the right-hand expression, we will have y. The inequality will change directions because we have divided by negative. Negative 84 divided negative 12 is a positive 7. 7 greater than or equal to y, which the equivalent statement would be y is less than or equal to 7. Either of these are correct. To graph our inequality, we will put 0, our number in question, and one number on the other side. Since we have the equal to portion, we will need a closed point that is colored in, and we want y less than, we will shade to the left. On each problem, you will have either 2 check marks, 1 check mark and 1 question mark, or 2 question marks, one for the statement of the inequality and one for your number line. There will be no deductions right now for the substitution. Number 2. Solving for y, we will first subtract 6 on the left and the right. Left-hand side expression becomes 4h, preserving our inequality. 34 minus 6 is 28. Then we divide by our coefficient 4. 4 cancels with 4 to leave h on the left-hand side. Again, preserving our inequality. 28 divided by 4 is 7. H is less than 7. Graphing this on the number line. It will look identical to the previous one, except we'll have an empty point. Here's 0, here's 7, here's negative 7. This time open because there lacks an equal to. Still shading to the left. Remember, if we have our variable on the left-hand side, the inequality points in the direction of our shading. Number is less than. All right, problem number 3. Solving for x, we will first add 6 to the right and the left. 6 cancels with 6 to leave 2x in the right-hand expression. 16 in the left-hand expression, dividing by the coefficient 2. On the right-hand side, we have x. Preserving our inequality, 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 is greater than x. An equivalent statement would be x is less than 8. Either of these are correct. To graph this inequality, zero in the middle, 8 on the left-hand side, one value. We want values less than. Again, empty point, shading values to the left. X is less than 8. Number 4. First, we will add 5 to both sides. Leaving on the left-hand side x over 3, preserving our inequality. 13 plus 5 is 18. Here it's x divided by 3. The inverse of division is multiplication, multiplying by 3 on the left and the right. X greater than or equal to 54. I'm graphing this. 0 in the middle, 54 on the right-hand side, any number on the left. We want values greater than or equal to 54. Closed point because we have the equal to portion. We have the equal to portion, the inequality, closed point. We want values greater than. Shading to the right. Number 5. First, combining like terms. 5m and 2m is 7m. Then subtracting 3 on both sides. 7m is less than 28. Dividing by 7 on both sides. M is less than 4. Graphing this inequality. 0 in the center. 4, one number on the left-hand side. Open point because we lack the equal to. Shading to the left. Number 6. We see we have a number connected to parentheses. We know connected means multiply. We need to distribute. 20 remains the same. 4 times 3 will be 12g. Keeping our operator the same in between. 4 times 4 is 16. Combining like terms 20 and minus 16, that gives 4. You could add 16 on both sides and then subtract 20. This will be slightly quicker if you combine like terms first. Now we will look to eliminate the 4. Looking fun, it's a positive 4, so we will subtract 4. Whatever we do to one side, we'll do to the other. Left-hand expression, 12g. 52 minus 4 will be 48. Dividing by our coefficient 12. We have g is less than or equal to 4. Graphing that on the number line. 0, 4, and one number on the other side we want less than or equal to. That's going to be a colored in point. And values less than. Closed point. Closed point because we have the equal to portion. We will continue the rest of this on a second video.